Hey y'all. Hola, hola. I had to lay down and take me a nap, and I still want to go back to sleep, which is crazy. Nuts, right? These days are going by too fast. Anybody else feel like that? The days are going by super fast. Hey, 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 sister. Listen, do anybody else feel like the days is going super fast? Oh, I just got up probably about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours, and I'm ready to get back in the bed and go to sleep. I might need some iron or something. That might be it. So it's not just me. Oh, okay. Okay. Cause babe, and then I ain't had that much coffee today too. That's probably it. But I've been having like a slight headache. So, ooh, I really didn't want nothing. See what y'all doing real quick. I got stuff to do, but I don't want to do it. Hey, Christine, I got stuff to do, but I don't want to do it. I'm probably gonna take off tomorrow. I did. I did. The days are going very fast and seeming to run together, especially the work week. Y'all, I feel like I wake up and it's 5 o'clock in the evening. No matter what time I get up in the morning, it's like the next time I really check the phone and it don't. Have y'all, our classes be 4 hours go like that. You hear me? 4 hours, nephew. I boiled me a potato and cut me up some mushrooms and some onions and grilled them. Like, I put them on the cast iron in the oven while my potatoes was boiling. Put me some butter, salt, and pepper in it. Season the mushrooms and onions up. Put some butter on it. It was so good. Because I don't be wanting to make a lot. Because it's just me. And then my eating patterns are so real right now because of this menopause stuff. So I just don't be wanting to do it. It was so good. Simple, but because I didn't want to cook no meat, I didn't feel like taking it out to defrost it. I said, I got these mushrooms and they could be a substitute for meat. And I kept them real chunky and cooked them down, and it was exactly what it needed to be. And got my butt right on in the bed. The TV was watching me, and it's probably about to be watching me again in a minute. I think it's a lot going on mentally as far as just like all the information. You said I was watching the end of so many. Listen. You just was watching the end of our class earlier. Our classes have been pretty deep for the last couple weeks. Y'all feel like that? They've been more intense. Hey, Day, I told my daughter about you. I just got off the phone with her today. And I told her about the eyebrow thing. She said, bet. Yeah. Get with her. I just hung up from talking to her. So she already ready for you. Already ready. You might get to meet my emu. You be nice to her. You hear? She's very loving. Emu is. She's very loving. And she'll come to you too. If you don't like, she'll come to you. Yeah, you might get to meet my emu. So if you do, you just love on her right now. Listen. Whew. I should not feel this tired already, but I do. So I just saw a TikTok. I did. I just saw a TikTok that is interesting, and I wanted to show y'all. And it's a gentleman. Do y'all want to see it? Y'all want? Some of y'all probably already seen it because I think some of y'all shared it. But do y'all want to see? I think it'll make you smile in reference to all that we've done here in 3.5 years. Hey. Okay. I said, well, that's interesting. Make me a little happy. Look at that. Hold on.
20 BC. This is the Seraphium catacombs built between 1550 and 1520 BC, allegedly by King Amenhotep. And this underground place was carved out by the Egyptians to bury the bull, the Apis bull, the jackal, and the cat that they worshipped. They did sacrifices and stuff like that. There's 24 of these huge granite sarcophaguses, and look at them. Look at that. How did they do this? How did they make that like that? 70 tons. 70 tons. And allegedly in the 1850s, they didn't find any bulls. They didn't find any full mummified bodies in any of these things. And I think it's BS that they're telling us that this is for animals. I think these are Nephilim sarcophagi. Whether this is pre-flood or not, I'm not entirely sure, because we know the Nephilim came back after the flood, according to the book of Numbers. And obviously there's giant bones and stuff that you can freely search on Google. But look at that. How did they cut that? This is mine 550 miles south in Aswan, Egypt. Look at the carving, according to the book of Numbers. And obviously there's giant bones and stuff that you can freely search on Google. But look at that. How did they cut that? This is mine 550 miles south in Aswan, Egypt.
Aswan, Egypt. Sound familiar to you? Huh? I'm going to play the rest of it. But where do you know Aswan from? Even Adam's daughter. And we know for a fact that they were 30 feet tall. Now, the dimensions of those are 13 by 8 by 11. 13, I'm guessing, feet wide or long, right? 8 feet either wide, 13 feet long, I'm guessing 8 feet wide, and then 11 feet like tall or whatever. Or 8 feet tall, 11 feet wide, and then they're whatever it is, they're 13 by 8 by 11 or 11 by 8 or whatever. I said, oh, okay. You don't need that big of a box for no regular person. Moving on. And they got those big old things. We know who was over there. Listen.
Look at the carvings. Some of these carvings may have been added later. But look at the sharp bronze tools. I think this is a Nephilim tomb. Because, there's Egyptian hieroglyphic artwork of massive giant people, or at least people bigger than the other people, standing around. And look, how did they carve out the inside of this? Look at those sharp angles like that. And now that we know that the mainstream lies about everything, they didn't find any full mummified bulls down here. They found pieces of things, bones of things, but the tomb raiders probably found these huge people in these coffins, and they used to eat mummified people because they thought that eating mummified people would give them health benefits. Did y'all see how smooth this is? Sorry if it's loud in the background, but I'm currently in New York. But look how smooth that is. They're not.
Was y'all teacher crazy back in 2022 or no? Yeah, I wasn't y'all teacher just yet. I was a crazy lady on the internet. But now, right, Christine. But your dean was trying to tell the world, listen, they been lying to us. If it's right in front of you, look at the pictures. Little people and big people. It's little cows and big cows. The people is barely as tall as this man's chariot. Hello. Why are the horses so big? They bigger than the people. Make it make sense. You're not looking with your eyes. I need you to look with your eyes, not with your ear. I need you to look with your eyes. We got the picture I show y'all all the time. And it's mind-blowing to me that they can tell us what to think, and that's what we see until we open up our eyes. The people are not taller than his chariot. The wheels. Do you see it? And he's way bigger than him. Do you see this? This the Smithsonian, just so y'all know too. Why is he so big? I mean, look at his head size compared to theirs. Look at these people. Do you see this? This the Hittites. Okay. Do you see how big they are? He's trampling. Look at this. Look at that. Somebody come look at this. Look at. Now he's a regular size dude, but he's even bigger than them. Why this nigga so big? He the same size, look, but a little bit bigger. But why he so big then? It be right in your face. We see men on chariots all the time. Downtown when they be having the horses and people be on there. The man is not bigger than everybody else. And them wheels don't be that big. Right in your face. Mm-hmm. This is the Hittites, the Mitanni, the Egyptians, the Canaanites, the Assyrians, the Babylonians. Interesting. These were the Assyrian forces in 7th century BCE. Interesting. I see a whole bunch of African people. Do you see a whole bunch of African people? So why every time we see the mummy, he look light skinned? Because this is an actual painting from over there. And everybody got melanin. It's real dark melanin, or brown melanin, or that good old all in the middle. But he still got locks. And all these niggas got a little, they got hairstyles and they still wear right now. So this is the Hittites, the Mitanni, the Egyptians, and the Assyrians. Hello. The Smithsonian got the information. You see it. You see it. You see it. Oh, okay. They got that. That's why he trying to close that Smithsonian and get rid of stuff in there, because the real stuff is in there. Hello. Oh, you said some night owls just flew over you. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, okay. Yeah. They got all the good. Look at that. See his hair in the back. You see his hair in the back, right? You see it? You see his hair in the back? You see it right there? You see the braids? You see it? Where he just took his lock down. That's either some braids or the nigga just took his locks down. One of the two. And from what I'm understanding, they used to braid their hair when they went to war. Hello. So I just want to know if you see what I see. You said we know the truth now, right? Right. Ain't that crazy? When you go looking, so, everybody said I was crazy and whacked out and all this other stuff. Hey, Queen, when I first got on here, they was like, y'all, she's a whacked out, all that old crazy stuff. Who's the crazy person now? Not me, because they steady finding stuff. And the truth is steady being revealed that these beings actually existed. They've been popping out the mountains ever since, the mermaids, everything. So who crazy? Not me. But you got to be ready to think outside the box and not go with what everybody else is saying in order to see it. He said, I'm so glad I have that book. Okay. Go looking in there. You'll see some stuff. So who was tripping about how many names Moses had? Anybody was tripping about how many names Moses had today? It's very interesting. And then you wonder why they took the book of Jasher out the Bible. It's got too much information about and the truth in it. So we be thinking we reading about different people in the Bible and it be the same people. But I told y'all that. I told y'all a lot of times the names are changed. And it's the same person, but it's just what they was called by the Babylonians. Hello. You hear me? They names changed right in front of our face. Belshazzar and all of that. Okay, that's Daniel or Belteshazzar or whatever his name got changed to. So then when you see that, you think it's a different person. It's Daniel. The Hebrew boys, their names wasn't Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. It tell you their names in the Bible. So it literally happens right in front of your face. Paul to Saul, Saul to Paul. All these folks, Jacob is Israel. Like, what? That makes no sense that the devil can keep you caught up on something simple like that to where you can't even learn nothing else. You can't even pay attention that Eve, it don't tell you when she died. Because you be too busy trying to argue about the same person. CERCA and Honey. Her name is CERCA. Her name is Honey. Her name is CERCA. Her name is Honey. Bro, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? Same person. It's just what you met me as when they was you. I mean, you can tell a nigga my name. No, that's Honey. I know that's Honey. Hey, Honey, how you doing? I'm good. My kids said, Mama, why everybody call you Honey? They think I'm sweet. Your mama's a sweet girl. I'm nice to everybody I come in contact to. If we, you hear me? For real. My kids be like, Mom, why do they call you Honey? Because I'm nice. That's why. Because your mom is nice. Be nice and people will call you Sweetie Pie and stuff like that. Just. He said, that's my nickname too. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, Jay, don't be side-eye me. Hey, Pumpkin. They know me by my words. I'm a sweetie pie. And do. Too funny. But it's that simple. You hear me? Listen. Because I'm nice, baby. That's why they call me that. Your mom is the sweetest person they've ever met, and Honey is sweet. Listen, for real. So who's that? Listen, not always. Sometimes I'm mean, but sometimes people like that. Y'all done grown to love it. Matter of fact, y'all send people over here for me to be mean to them, crazies. You know, you should come to this place where this lady now she chops us in the throat. Makes us slide down the wall sometimes. And then, like, sometimes we go to bed curled up in the thing. But, you know, right. You hear me? She's a little hands-on, but you'll get used to it. Don't worry about it. You'll grow to love it. Sometimes somebody got to be the stern hand of something. I don't even know. You hear me? I don't even know. But look at you. You better. You said, but you have to go by the you got to go by the rules. You said I definitely let the lady. You said you ain't lying. Listen, you got to go by the rules. Okay, but can I ask y'all a question? You said as soon as they come crazy, I'll be like, oh boy, they about to get it. Listen, a firm handshake and do. And then be pissed off if they don't like it. Don't be mad. I ain't everybody taste. Only the strong survive. I told y'all that in the beginning. I said a lot of these people, I said a lot of these people is going to go away because they're not going to be able to take it. I didn't lie to y'all. I am not everybody's taste, babe. If you don't like it cut and dry and to the point, you're going to hate it here. And that's why I tell people, baby, if you still want to be fake, go on. Because I'm not about to deal with that. I'm not about to deal with that. No. And guess what? Y'all 23-year-old niece. It's her birthday, right? Y'all know this. We just had a conversation. She said, Mom, I can't. She was like, if you want to be negative, if you want to be this, if you want to be that. She was like, I got too much stuff to be doing. She was like, no. I said, now you understand? She said, I see isolation is good. I said, baby, that's where you find your strengths. She said, yeah. And I would rather be right here with not a lot of friends and all of that kind of stuff. She said, but my stuff is together. She said, I'm not distracted, always in a bind, always in a situation. She was like, God is showing me. I said, baby, listen. You said being a hairdresser helps you in that area. It do. It do. It do. But at 23, I said, girl, you sound like your mama, because 23 is when I moved across the country, honey. I told my family, look, I'm out. Y'all want to keep living crazy, baby? I got 4 kids. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to be in family drama, church drama, work drama. I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to focus on my kids and do what I got to do. Go to school, and she's in school. She's doing her thing. I said, girl, it's crazy. I was 23 when I made the decision. I said, look, I don't want to. He said, my daughter and I just had the same conversation. Listen, I told y'all, I miss my granny son. And I miss my other grandbaby, and I'm about to have another grandbaby. But my oldest daughter, she gonna hold on to her, whatever. She's real stubborn and gonna hold on to everything for 10 years or whatever else it is. Baby, I don't bother her. Like, I send stuff. She said she didn't want nothing else. You ain't gotta worry about it. And you can tell my grandkids whatever you gonna tell them. And then I'll tell them my side of the story, baby. I'm not forcing myself on nobody. If you want to hold on and still be talking about stuff that's 1972, I'm going forward. And I love my baby and I love my grandbabies, but some people stay stuck. And they'll try to go around and do whatever. And I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying I've dealt with it with friends. You don't want to grow. I done already apologized for whatever you said. Girl, I'm not kissing nobody ass. Not even my kids. Hello, excuse my language, but I'm not. No, ma'am. You're not. Because when people can control you with that kind of stuff, baby, they'll have your emotion, because they not stable in their emotional, no. That happened 15 years ago. Why is we still talking about it? No, ma'am. You're not keeping me back in 2000 and no day. And it's 2025. I love my baby. Miss her. She's one of the sweetest people when she want to be, but she also has another side. But y'all see, I didn't talk to my other kids either. Get mad, girl. Everybody can get blocked. You start getting on my nerves, I'm blocking you. I ain't got no issues in here. I mean, as far as like dealing with people, I don't have any friends on purpose. No. And I got y'all, but I'm saying, like, to come, I don't. I did that in my 20s, in my teens, in my 30s, baby. No, ma'am. I got a few people that I text here and there, but for the most part, my phone be dry, and I'm okay with it. I got me a new little baby right here. I'm about to put one of my locks that fell off on that. Go on and put that in there. You hear me? I don't want no parts of it. I don't. And that's not, it's just like, it's too much. People overstimulate me because they don't want to deal with their issues. They just want to keep rehashing the old stuff, and I can't. I don't care who it's with. I won't do it with my parents. I'm not doing it with my kids. I'm not doing it. If you don't want to get to the resolution or, to an end all so we can figure out what this is, you just want to keep talking about it, I won't talk to you. People don't seem to understand when you say you ain't trying to keep people that don't want to be kept, including your children. Listen, dry and peaceful. You hear me? I'm not trying to keep nobody that don't want to be. Listen, no, and your actions gonna show me if you want to keep me, baby. If my face scrunch up too many times talking to you, you probably won't be talking to me no more. And that's why I be doing this first. You can't just FaceTime me and all that. I'm not doing that. You're going to talk to me. Because I need to be able to make the faces and the notes while I'm talking to you. And this is friends and everybody. I don't care who it is. Listen, I got conversations me and my mama had years ago. And when I come across them in my journals, sometimes my face still scrunch up. I just be like, wow. Nope, I don't want it. You listen. You know how you get random texts and they be like, hey, how you doing? Who is this? It's such and such. Where I know you from? They just don't text back. Oh, okay. You thought I saved your name and your number? I didn't. If once I didn't text you no more, your stuff was out of there. All I need to do is get three what you doing text, and baby, it's a wrap. How was your day? That don't bother me. But then it just, I don't know. I believe texting and instant messenger, it messed up trying to date people. It messed up trying to get to know people because people don't have to be real. Because they got time to sit there and think about what they want to say, erase it, write it back to what sounds good compared to when you having a conversation. And then I can hear the tone in your voice. I can see how you stop. I can see, I'm learning your speech patterns and stuff. I learn if you something you don't want to answer, you stutter a little bit with, like, I'm paying attention. You see what I'm saying? And this ain't even just getting to know people. This is my friends and stuff because I'm gonna need to know when something is wrong with you. Because I don't want you calling and stressing me out. I'm about to learn you and then we about to go on. Okay, so I can tell you what I think the problem is. It's you. I'm that friend. And that's why I don't have none no more. Because people be wanting people that's going to tell them it's not them. No, it's you. It's you because it used to be me too. Yeah, the problem is it's you. You didn't have to say that. You shouldn't have said that. Well, when they said this, you should have did that, and then that problem wouldn't have happened. You didn't have to respond. You didn't even have to say nothing. You could have just left it. But you're not, because you're always starting stuff and having a rebuttal, then you're in stuff, and then you think I want to sit on the phone and listen to that, the drama. I don't. Grown up time. I'm trying to tell you, Lola. You keep starting a mess so you can be relevant. I'm not about to do that. I like to stay in the shadows. I don't like darkness, but I don't like it. Everybody know your business. Everybody know what you're doing. Everybody know where you're going. Everybody got something to say. You doing too damn much. If everybody know your business, everybody going, they know where you going, and why you go to places you people with people you know don't like you. I did not go to clubs where I felt like I'm going where I can have a good time. I don't want to watch my back all the time. I don't want to have to be on guard when I'm around you because you always sensitive and you can't, but you always handing out all these slick comments. No. This is not high school. People still be trying to live like they in high school. Baby, we is almost in the grave. Grow the hell up. Niggas too. Niggas, your heyday is over. You okay? Grow up. Nobody wants a 45-year-old, 17-year-old. You 65 and still acting like you 22. Grow up. Blaming everybody else for why you ain't mature. Don't nobody got time to deal with that. You keep making bad. Oh, well, it was such and such fault. What did you do? What did you do? My homeboys, I used to give it to them. That's why I call you, sis. I know, because you know I'm not going to play with you. You about to sit on my phone talking about it's her fault, nigga, and you raggedy? I know you're raggedy. I'm your friend. I've watched you be raggedy. No, get off my phone. No. And that'll be $5.27 for this call. Please and thank you. No. Because people will waste your time with their bad decisions. No. I'm not saying you can't be there to support somebody. But I don't need the whole story. Give me the gist of it, and then we can pick through that. He said, for real, it's a lot of grown children out here, baby. And be expecting you to deal with that bad behavior. I don't have time. Go back to your mama. Your mama gonna let you keep doing that. I don't do that with my kids. I'm damn sure not doing it with no adult. No. You said time is most valuable, and you're not gonna waste it. Think about how much you've been able to accomplish when you got all the messy folks out your life. I don't care if it's learning how to make bread, starting a garden, learning a new technique, learning a new skill. Hell, spending more time with your husband, your kids, investing in them more. Like, When you keep the messy people that's always going to find drama out of your life, you get more accomplished. And it's sad to say, but most people that are always in the middle of some mess don't really be having nothing going. Like, they don't have, and I'm not saying they don't have money or whatever, they just don't have nothing going on with their life. The only thing going on with their life is drama and craziness. Like, they have to be relevant, so they will create chaos so that people will talk about them. I don't want nobody talking about me in that manner. You said I started reading more and left my family months ago. Uh-oh. You said when the free time came, the first thing I did was go to sleep. Baby, listen. That sleep be good now, don't it? Ain't all that tossing and turning and going to bed irritated and You said they love to live and thrive on it. Craziness. Ooh, Lola. Well, create it everywhere they go. You said, and this is why I'm single. Too many grown children want to be in a relationship, become emotionally mature, then we can talk. Denise. Y'all didn't watch me walk mine out. Y'all didn't watch me walk mine out. You hear me? And ain't no creeping and sneaking, nothing in here. Baby, y'all didn't watch me walk it out. I would rather be in this than to be laid up with somebody that I can, especially in this, baby, you don't know what you're getting. You know what the dating world is right now? Cracker Jack boxes. Cracker Jacks. I'm at the point I'd rather be in my own peace. Y'all know that, right? You said, yep, I just told my family they live for drama and to leave me out of it. Laugh out loud. You said, I don't be involved and they be desperately trying to get me involved. Girl, my family used to do it too. Call me about something that's 7 states over. And then another family member. Can you believe? And did you hear about what happened, baby? I don't even be knowing people dead. Folks be and had a whole funeral and buried, baby. I don't know nothing about it. Nothing. Folks then got married, had kids. I don't know nothing. You said there's no good prizes in them anymore. Exactly. And you never know what you're going to get. You said not bitter at all, just waiting on what God wants for me, getting out of my own way. I'm trying to tell you. What you laughing at, Queen? It's for real. You said laughing, yeah, a box of chocolates. I'm trying to tell you, being bit into something and put it back. You said, right, like I don't live in the same states as y'all. Why am I in it? I ain't seen y'all and I don't listen, and I don't know how long. Listen, this the thing. It takes some getting used to. You said you talking about you don't know when the people be dying. I'm sorry, but that was, I don't. Girl, they call me and be like, such and such died. I'd be like, oh, okay. Well, the funeral is such and such. Okay. Send me a matter of fact, I don't even be asking for no obituary. I'll wait till somebody post it on the social media and screenshot the front of it and just have it in my thing. I don't print it out or nothing. My auntie just passed away like last month. Everybody was down there. I saw some pictures. They was all down there. I'm not in none of the family pictures. I think the last funeral pictures I'm in our family was my grandma. That was 1999. It's a whole bunch of people that didn't die since then. Before they start the conversation, I tell them I gotta call you back. Lanisha! Nish! You be telling, oh, okay. Yeah. Because you can feel it in their voice. Or you can see it in their face that they about to tell you. My kids be like, do you feel like it? I'll be like, what is it first? Because if it's some drama, not right now. Call me back after 7:30. I might be ready for it. I'm telling you, they already know. They can see it in my face. That's why I be like, are you okay? Like, what's going on first? Is it some drama? Like work stuff that can be avoided? I do not just give up my time freely no more. I do not give up my time freely anymore. What? What do you want? Do you want to waste my time? Let me ask y'all a question. Have any of you that are in the dating scene tried the 30, 60, 90 rule? How's that working out? Anybody? Any of my nieces and nephews try to 30, 60, 90. If they can text you and talk to you without seeing you for 30 days, they make it to the 60 days. They might be able to get a FaceTime every once in a while in the 60, the 30 to 60. 30 to 60 day, and then you might meet up and talk to them, have a lunch or something in the 90th day. Most people don't last 3 weeks through that. Give somebody your number that's talking about they want to get to know you and don't see them for 30 days, but try to talk to them every day. They'll keep asking you to see. You didn't say. You said wouldn't even believe it. I'm trying to tell you. You said I'm trying it now. Now 6 months strong and we ain't seen each other yet. Come on, baby. But you learning a lot, aren't you? Are you learning a lot? You learning a lot. You building a foundation. It's good because even if you don't end up dating or whatever else it is, you've gained a friend. You said I've been hitting them with our lessons. Go on here, girl. Yeah, I need to see. And so what you got on your paper? That part. Go ahead. These people be ready to link the same day. Nothing lasts over here. You got to make it last, nephew. Yes, I am. Laugh out loud. And it's so good. Not a date, but trying to get you to come to their house or come to yours. Oh, hell no. That's why I said I don't be having to worry about nothing because most people cannot talk to you for 30 days straight without seeing you, especially if you don't want to give them no picture. And I ain't talking about no grown pictures. I'm just talking about a picture. I'm not giving you nothing. I don't want you looking at me. I want you to listen. Most people, they ain't thought past 2 weeks. You hear me? But if you want somebody to get to know you, they should be able to talk to you for 30 days without seeing you. Because if you're not in a rush and you really looking for the one, you will respect that time. Hey, Buddha biscuits. Hey. You will love that. Just getting to talk to, man, listen. And that's why I be like, no. No. I'll just wait. I don't know. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I be want me a friend to talk to sometimes just to chop it up. But folks be weird. Especially in this day and because of my job, I don't know who I can trust. So that just takes everybody off the table. Because folks be weird. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna want me to be like, Hey, pumpkin. Hey, goodie. You said, is that Mari? Yes. And look, not is that Mari. Anna said, is that Mari? It is. You already know that's Mari because he be talking about some Buddha biscuits. You can't talk to me, sugar pie, anytime. Oh, I can talk to you. I know. Not that kind, sis. You don't got enough bravado in your voice. I love you, but your voice is not the voice I be wanting to hear when I go to sleep. Or if I'm laying in my bed just chilling, I love you. But that ain't, you go. You're gonna need a little bit more bass in your voice at nighttime. Oh, Noel! I'm sorry. No. That ain't it. That ain't it. And you said that's Queen cries herself to sleep. She ain't worried about me. Listen, I be wanting to chop it up. Because y'all got to think, I'm used to my brothers. I love you. But that ain't the kind of friend I'm talking about. I know I can call you and talk. I can call Mari. I can call Auntie. I can call a few of y'all. That ain't the call I want. You want me to lie? I'm going to tell you the truth. That ain't the call I want. Nope. I love you. You said over here screaming. Listen, because I love y'all. But that ain't it. Nope. You said, shoot, I'll be like that. I just need to be around some testosterone. Girl, this You, Rika, not to not nothing intimate, just to vibe and chat. That okay? So Rika, I miss my homeboys. I didn't have to have a man because I always had homeboys, and not homeboys that I was hunching on. Just homeboys. Like if I wanted male interaction, I'd be like, "Hey, I'm cooking." They'd be like, "I'm on my way, nigga." I could trust them around my kids. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go get some drinks or whatever, and we can chill. And they going home. They not trying to climb in my bed. They not trying to do nothing. You can't even see Rika's comments. They playing. Need that Barry White voice, do. Hello. You see what I'm saying? I don't even, you don't gotta come to my house. I don't gotta come to your house. We can talk. I just don't want no, don't be weird. Don't say nothing about nothing. Just act like I'm your homeboy at first. Don't make no comments about nothing that got to do with nothing over here. Don't be asking for no weird stuff and then we be cool. Yeah. Mm-mm. There's always go well in the first 90 days, I won't be getting no food with you. You see what I'm saying? First 90 days, I'm not gonna see you. If you can't wait 3 months to see me, cause I'll talk to you for 30 days. Sit at the after the 30-day mark, I might FaceTime you sometimes, but I'm paying attention to how you calling my phone. If you calling me late at night, early in the morning, if you didn't tell me you work, but you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I pay attention. I need to know people. You can't just let everybody in your space. And this is females and males. Some chicks be off in the head and they will create problems with you because they got whatever inside issues going on and you being let this chick in your house, she being trying to come and kick the door down, girl. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. People be loose in the, they noodles don't be tight. And I don't have time. I don't. And it's because they be having issues still with their family members or whatever else. Like it was a chick I used to hang out with, and her sisters got into it all the time. And so she tried to bring that dynamic into the relationship with me and her. And I said, listen, you do that talking about your sisters back and forth, you know, then y'all cool and y'all mad. I said, I don't have no sisters. Not like that. That I had. I mean, you know, I got sisters I picked up along the way, and I have one biological sister, but I don't even talk to her. Okay. But I do got other sisters that I talk to that I've picked up and adopted as my sisters. You know what I'm saying? So, no. They screws in their head be wobbling like the seatbelts on a roller coaster. I'm trying to tell you. And don't be right. Exactly. And you seen that them don't be holding on too tight. No. You said, yeah, their kitchen be in the basement and had the nerve to try and call you out. Listen, this my thing. Okay? I want mentally sound friends. I do. You said loose change all up in here. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I want mentally sound friends. Some people want church people. Church people sometimes don't be mentally sound. They be they be crazier than the people. They really just dressed up crazy people. Just as evil. Okay? I want mentally sound friends. You ain't even gotta be no church going person, but you're gonna have logic, you're gonna have ethics. There's certain things that are gonna come along with just a person that has a sound mind. My shoe angel, he don't even really talk about God, but that nigga got a sound mind, and that's why he been around for a long time. Because he gives great advice. Now he don't buy shoes no more. But thank you, big dog, but he give great advice. You understand me? Most of my homeboys, they was around me because they could teach me something. Or they was gonna check me if I'm slipping in my pimping. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nigga, what is you doing? You better get your nuts up, nigga. And I'll be like, right. I'm slipping, right? I was, the nigga was kind of getting my heart a little bit. I had to, but man, he said, no, get your, oh, okay, yep, right. This is what we doing over here. Okay. Keep your head together, CERCA. You hear me? That's the homeboys I want. You said, is that how your church beings? in people? Huh? What you mean, buddy? You said, is that how your church brings in people? Is that what you mean? I don't have a church. I have a school. I don't go to church anymore. I was raised in church, though. Most of the people in my family are ministers and pastors and bishops and all of that. You said I wouldn't mind basement kitchen, just make it bougie. I'm trying to tell you. You said, come on. You were tuning into that LMA and summer worker instead of Little Kim. Listen. 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 Get your nuts up, nigga. That's what I tell you. I'm telling you, my brothers, if I caught them crying back in the day when we was like in our 20s, better not be letting no tear drop about no nigga. Nigga, they talk to me like I was born with all testosterone. Nothing. And this is why it'd be hard for me. I told y'all my ex-husband, he was like, you think you're a man? I don't. Clearly I don't. But sometimes I don't think you one. Hello? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I think that you think. That's why all of this masculinity offends you, because you don't have it. As an adult, I had one guy friend that loved God and wasn't funny acting, and he was Asian, and you moved. Listen, you said not everybody is born with stability. Actually, most people are born with mental stability. Their parents wreck it. They tear it down before they can build it up or cultivate it. You don't start out broken. You have to be broken. Somebody has to break you first. So yeah, pretty much everybody starts out with a sound mind. It's the parents that mess it up, or the surroundings, their environment. Yeah, because kids absorb whatever it is. He does, Lisa. You said not the hello and look back. Got to. Yeah. Why would God bring broken people here? No, they're broken. Their spirits are broken early. And Lucifer counts on that to be the thing. He counts on that for you to break the people around you. I don't want to break nobody. Not saying I ain't never broke nobody, but I don't want to break nobody else. I had a habit of breaking things. I did. People, should I say. Yeah, but I quit doing that, because then you have to be broken. I don't want to break nobody. I just want to repair people. That's it. That's all. You said yes, and keep them broken every chance they get. Yeah, baby, they'll come back and see that bone healing and snap it again. No, thank you. And I think that because, okay, so in relationships, we'll use that because most people have been in a relationship. Sometimes it's friendships too. When people start to see you healing, it makes them feel small. You said side eye you. While I start busting, you said bust the windows at your car. I'm trying to tell you. There's power in God's word, and I know you have. Oh, thank you, Mr. Buddy. So listen, this is the thing, right? The devil needs you to be broken so you break other people. And the problem with people that like to break people is that when you start to heal, they feel small. They feel obsolete. They feel like they don't matter. Okay? So they want to see you with that pain in your eyes because it makes them feel strong, because somebody didn't care about the pain that they had in their eyes 9 times out of 10 when they was little. Like if a baby is crying, say, I don't care. Fix your face. So you're basically telling that child you don't care that their feelings are hurt. So you are showing your child that when a person shows emotion, to not care about that. You got some kids that they'll see a kid cry and they'll go, if they don't even got to know them, they say, "What's wrong? Do you need a hug?" Because they understand that emotionally this person is not okay, and you comfort people that are not okay emotionally. But in our society, is you feed off of someone else someone else's brokenness. You see what I'm saying? Energy vampires. They suck all of the happiness out of you, out of the everything out of you, and it's sad because I mean they don't realize that they have to be broken again and again until they start to fix people. I would rather fix. I would rather mend. I would rather wrap your boo boos and now I might have to lance it open, go on and cut it open, or hold your hand to get the splinter out, but you're gonna feel better after after this procedure. So for me, I don't want to break nobody. I don't. And I've been there, baby. He's breaking it down. You hear me? It quick too. That nigga crying on the part like this, until I had to do it. Until a nigga walked past me like, "Wait a minute, hold on, we in love. What is you doing?" But then I had to think back to all, the folks that I was. And you don't gotta touch a person for a person to be in love with you. You know that, right? Who knows that? Anybody? A person don't never have to touch your body to be in love with you. You know, Mr. Dream Express? A person don't have to touch your body to be in love with you. At all. Oh, yes. They don't have to. So people can be in love with you and never even touch you, never nothing. And I'm talking about stupid dumb love too. Crazy. Like, what is you doing? Crazy. You said I sure do. You didn't have some young ladies you had in love with you and you just never, Yeah. That is the best love. It most times is the truest love too, which is really crazy. Because that person just loves you for you. Not because of any intimate experiences. They just love you. And that's what I be wanting. I don't want you to love me from the experience. I want you to just love me. That means on my bad days, you still just gonna love me. I don't want you to meet me when I'm all dressed up because that ain't my everyday. And I'm not about to do that every day. I'm not doing all that. I don't mind, but I'm not doing all that. So I need you to meet me in my most natural state so you understand 9 times out of 10. I don't have a problem getting the unconditional. Skylar! My shoe angel loves me unconditionally. When I seen him, he just smiled so much. I hadn't seen him in years. And he was just so happy, twiddling his toes and stuff. Yeah, buddy! Still got it. No, I'm just playing. You said mind stimulating, emotionally stimulated. Yes, intellectually stimulated. And even just being a gentleman or an amazing woman. We can have good conversation. It's deep. You get off the phone feeling happy, not for no freaky nothing, but just because your mind was going and you can bounce ideas. Oh, Lord. That that kind of stuff, though. It's rare that you find that very rare. You don't find that everywhere. Yeah, and I'll wait. If it ain't that, I don't want it. You can keep it. For real. I don't want that. And I think that's why I was single most of my 20s and most of my 30s, because people thought that because I was young I didn't understand. No, I understand, and I understand that I don't want what you offering me, nigga. It's nothing. You're trying to give me nothing for my everything. Oh, I can get such and such everywhere. Yep, but you ain't over there trying to get it from over there. You over here. And seeing as how I can't never get it I can't go buy it at the store. It's the most valuable thing as far as, or else you wouldn't be trying to tell me it ain't nothing. You wouldn't be trying to get me to devalue it if it wasn't valuable, sir. Because if you can go get it anywhere, you wouldn't be over here asking me. Hello. That tells me the value in itself. Move around. Cause I done told you no 10 times and you're still over here asking. Oh, okay, well go get the whatever you said you could go get over there. Whatever that is. Do you hear me? You're not gonna tell me, oh, I can get it anywhere and think that's gonna make me give it to you. Nigga, don't you know that's the gang pimps run? Nigga, you're talking to one. No, I'm just playing. Take that off the. Go ahead and omit that from the. I'm not. I'm just saying. And this is why niggas used to be mad. I was raised by my brothers. Do you understand me? My brothers gave me the game in that instance. You understand? In this situation, I got my game. You know how Tupac say, I got my game from a woman and my name from a. Oh, okay, well, yeah. Well, I got my game from my brother, got my name from my brother, and my. You hear me? Strike it from the record. Just strike that. I don't know. That was a. Strike that. We're going to need to omit that out of the commentary. You said wanting everything and offering you nothing, just seeing what you are willing to give away. Baby, I had to tell somebody you trying to extort me for my most prized possession, nigga, if you don't get out of my face. I said, you're an extortionist. You said nope. You're an extortionist. You dang near trying to strong arm me. No. And you're doing it in a nice way. But you're an extortionist. You're trying to extort me for my most valuable things. Go away. Because men try to tell you that a woman's body is not valuable, but why you always trying to get in there if it ain't? Oh, okay. That's what you want the most. Be about to lose your mind if you can't get it. So you ain't losing your mind over nothing that's not valuable. Silly rabbit tricks is on you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, he knew. I told him, I said, and that's why your baby mama be extorting you for your most prized possession, which is that cash. He didn't want to talk to me. He ain't talked to me since. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we was chilling. Right? We was chilling. And he would talk to me about him and his baby mama. They kids, they're grown. She done moved on and with somebody else and, whatever. But he would just tell me their interactions. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, you extort women for their vaginas and she extorts you for your most prized possession, which is your cash. So I guess it's an even deal. She getting it back for all the women you be doing wrong, I guess. Every time you try to screw a chick over, she hit your pockets. Ching, ching. And y'all ain't been together in 15 years. So, yeah, she getting it in for the girl. She's taking one for the team. Thanks, girl. Thanks. Never met her, never knew her name or nothing. But he used to call me and talk about her. And I said, well, Mm-hmm. You want to fuss about how she's strong-arming you? Interesting. I thought you said she tries to use my daughters. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. However she get it. Ain't that what y'all do? However you can get it, you gonna say and do whatever to get what you need. Sounds like you've been doing to people being done to you. Don't be mad now. Mm-hmm. Whatever you do to other people, it's gonna be done to you. It don't mean it's coming back the same way. Think about it. Most men, and I'm not just on, I'm gonna say people, okay? You can look at this in two different ways. There's women that try to extort men for their money, and sometimes they walk away with something they can't never get rid of. It could be a kid, it could be whatever. So then you realize that you lost out. It's the same thing with men. They try to extort women for their bodies and for sex, and they end up getting extorted, do they not? Because them same chicks turn around, Shannon Sharp, and take all their damn money. You got her body, but she got all your change. Was it, I mean, your whole life's everything you work for. But you took everything she had because you can buy everything in your house again. You can't buy another body. And what I mean by that is it won't be the same one. They can't take your consciousness out. Well, they can, but y'all get what I'm saying. You only get one you. Do you hear me? You can make more money, you can buy more stuff, you can do whatever, but you cannot get another body and it still be you. You can add on or take away, but it's still you. So when a person tries to tell you that your body and what they want from you isn't valuable, don't listen. And they will keep trying to tell you that it ain't nothing while continually asking you for it. You welcome. You welcome. You hear me? Yeah. Ain't that crazy? You keep on asking for it, then why you cry? What's wrong? Don't be sad. Why you got the eyes? I love you. Mm-hmm. You said it's no good. You said it's no good. Says the buyer, then goes off and boasts about their purchase. Uh-oh. Yeah, I love you. This the thing. Mm-mm. You said, please tell the youngsters that, and the old people. Girl, you know it's still 60 and 70 and 40, 50-year-old women in the club trying to find their value. Listen now, we not going to. The young people would know if the old people would stop doing it. Mental and emotional manipulation by devaluing something so that people can get what they want. Yeah, you said, I'm trying to tell you. That's why people that are narcissistic tell you you're nothing. They know you're valuable, but they have to make you think you're not valuable, so because they know they can't afford whatever it is that you bring to the table. They can't. They don't have it for themselves, and so then they have to siphon it from you. The easiest way to get somebody to give you something is to make them think it's not worth anything. I learned that very early with people. So that's why your friends be like, girl, that ain't nothing. Them little shoes, that ain't nothing. And then that's the same pair of shoes she gonna ask you to wear and never give them back. Girl, I don't know what I did with them shoes. She gonna keep trying to act like they not nothing all the while. Anytime she goes somewhere, them the shoes she got on. That's the dress she wore. Trying to tell you it ain't nothing. And then ask you to wear it and never give it back. Yep, I done synced it. Mm-mm. It's always little. Always. Always. Baby, once I learned, and my kids, I put, you said that should be your TED Talk. Listen. Listen. It's a real thing. I don't even know how do you do a TED Talk? I be seeing just everybody. I don't even know how the TED Talk thing work, but I would do one for sure. I be seeing people on there. I done seen a couple people. I don't know how to. What do you do? Write in to come on? Don't they gotta come looking for you? Pay attention to the little language. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, and I know sometimes you say it, cause I even say little whatever, but it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I talk to my, I be like, "What you doing, little girl?" Even my son, they grown. But now she said, Mom, people be trying to little girl me. Right? But she know when I say it, I'm not saying it like whatever. You see what I mean? Like my daddy and my granddaddy, I'm grown and they say, "What you doing, little girl?" My uncles, "What you doing, little girl?" First of all, I'm 45, but to them, that's not demeaning. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when people be like, "My little podcast," nigga, this podcasting went all around the world. How many people heard your voice? It's babies that hear this voice and will get out their bed and run out their bed and say, "That's my TT Circle," all around the world, not just in America. Nigga, this ain't little. What you mean, little? I heard you got a little podcast. I don't have a podcast, as a matter of fact. But I do have a free university. International university at that. It's been in business for about 3 years now. Sure do. We got students all around the world and do. Yeah. You said it's the vindictive intent behind it or the consistent use of it regarding what you don't that gets into the that gets it put on the radar. This part, this Mari. And that's exactly why. Good night. Good night. Good night, pumpkin. Listen. And that's why you said ain't nothing little over here. That part, Lady Hawk, and ain't nothing little over here. It's big help, big miracles. Okay? Big learning, big loving. What do you mean? Little? Nigga. What? We got big classes too. Nigga. True. Can you do it is what I need to know. Why it's little? Can you even do the little I'm doing? Can you do that? And this was before TikTok. I've always been a, can you do it? No, I ain't even interested in doing nothing like that. No, you can't do it. Say that. You can't. I told y'all the first time my ex-husband was around me building something, he just kept saying, you not building that right. It ain't gonna stay up. I said, nigga, have you ever built a bed before? No. Shut up then. Because I done built beds for me, my kids, and other people, and they still standing. But since you know so much, here, I'm going to let, this was the wedding bed we was going to sleep in. Here, do it. Messed it all up. We out there for 6 hours or however long doing something that normally don't even take me 45 minutes to do. I done cut my wood, drilled my holes, got my brackets ready, measured everything out, baby. It's ready to sit a mattress on top of this bad boy. Nigga, I done been out here all day in the heat, irritated, and I could have had this done in 45 minutes from the time I got home from Lowe's, nigga. You did it. I had to take the whole thing apart and put it back together. You ain't making me feel nothing. Because I know you can't do what I do, and that's why you be mad. And then I'm going to build this bed. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to braid some hair. I'm going to make some bread. I'm going to make some cheese. I'm going to make some butter. I'm going to grind this meat. Bust this turkey all the way down to the bone. Put the bones, like, bro, go away. And I'm doing it while I'm on the phone counseling somebody, nigga, or teaching the Bible. Go away. Thank you. You hear me? This part, Rika. While helping you with your damn prop. Go away. I need somebody that's okay with a strong woman. And now I don't have to be stronger than you, but you have to be willing to learn from me as well. And I'm not going to put myself in no crazy situation because you're intimidated by a woman that know how to get up. My kid said this the other day. And it's so crazy because I've talked to my skin is so dry, y'all. Listen, don't hate, celebrate. This part, you said, okay, just sit down in my house. Why don't you? This part, you said, uh-oh. So look, my kid said, Mom, my son said this the other day. He said, it's amazing how many people don't know how to find information, but they on the internet all day. You said, in my conversation, my husband, little brother, and I just had 3 hours ago. Ooh. You know, I do nothing. You don't know. He said, Mom, the kids, like, he 28. He said, I'm so happy you taught us to, like, just simple things. He said, you can go look up corn, but you don't know how to go get an address and get yourself from point A to point B. Nigga, what? You got to ask somebody. You got a whole device that you can look up grown-up material on. You can look up a shoe, but you got to ask somebody. He's like, Mom, I said it. Now you see why I used to make y'all go get the dictionary. You ain't about to keep asking, because then you have to wait on people to give you the answer. What if they evil? Some people ain't going to give you the information because they want to keep you having to come to them for, no. I said, dang, that's crazy, because you know what? It's true. Because I know people my age. My ex-husband used to do it. I'm about to call such and such and see if they know. I said, why you just don't look it up on your phone? Now, because I said, you can get the same information and you don't got to wait for him to call you back. I wish I would have. And this is why he used to be mad when we get stuck in the snow. I'm not waiting on no tow truck. Nigga, get them mats out the back. Get in the driver's seat. Let me get us out this thing, because we gonna be here all day. You ain't gonna do nothing but sit here and fuss and complain, talking about you wish you would have, no. And you depending on the people that are not dependable. I don't keep people that are not dependable around me. I'm dependable, so I'm going to keep some dependable people around me. People that I can call and say, hey, my tire flat. Can you come swoop the girls out the car? I'm going to sit here. I'm going to change it, but I don't want them to sit in the car. Yeah, give me about 10 minutes. I'm on my way. Because if you call me, I'm going to do the same thing. You see what I'm saying? But you not consistent, so you deal with a lot of inconsistent people, and then you walk around all angry because they always letting you down. Well, don't keep hanging around them. But then you get mad when my folks come through, and not only are they looking out for me, they're looking out for you too. Okay. No, thank you. You said the mat's been stuck in the sand and mud a few times. I'm trying to tell you. But can be on TikTok all day doom scrolling. Listen, reciprocate. Don't know nothing, can't find nothing, can't do nothing, but they can tell you everything that's going on baddies. Everything that's going on with LeBron James and the football players and what she keeps smashing a day, but can't tell me how to build a bed, nigga. Can't even tell me what size wood I need, screws, if I'm gonna need bolts, nothing. Don't know what an L bracket look like, and couldn't even put it on the damn wall if they needed to. I have to say I'm grateful to my uncles, my brothers, and my granddaddy for teaching me. They didn't, because I was a girl, they didn't treat me like no girl. I mean, they wouldn't rough hat. Well, my brothers did. But my granddaddy, if my brother had to paint the inside of the garage, I had to paint the inside of the garage. If we was out there doing yard work, I had to do yard work too. If we was cutting the grass, I had to cut the grass. If we was raking the leaves, I had to rake the leaves. Like, When my brothers was changing tires, you couldn't just sit there and look pretty. They like, nigga, you better get over here. Okay, so this your nuts, this your bolts. You got to check your jack and make sure, and this and that. Like, these were just regular things in my family. You see what I'm saying, Sarah? Everybody had to learn how to change a tire and at least check your oil and, like, even unlocked my car with 2 sticks outside the club one night. I'm trying to tell you, nigga. Will, listen, I gotta get home. Then had a nigga pop a thing in there and took that hanger through there. I couldn't even go through the window. I had to pull it out, down there, pop my door. I messed up my life, baby. That's all right. I'm getting home to my kids. Yes. Mm-hmm. Then climbed through several windows and all kind of stuff. The kids didn't lock me out the house. I done did all of it. Half. And half. I done had to wrap up sheets full of clothes, roll them down the stairs, and drag them to my car because I didn't have a washer and dryer, or I had a dryer and no washer, or whatever it was. Baby, I can't sit there with no princess. I can't. It will burn me up that you don't know how to do nothing. And if you ain't got the money, you ain't even going to try to figure it out. Oh, no. I did the whole struggle with a nigga to help him get up and all of that. And no. And I ain't saying you got to have everything together, but you got to be willing to grow. That's my number one thing. Because I know how to grow a nigga. I know how to minge and all of that, but you got to be willing. If you're not willing, I don't want no parts of it. You said I used to do that to my brother, rolled him up in his sheets and dragged him around. Girl, yeah. And I will help you heal, but I'm not going to let you know. Helpless is not cute, especially on a man. It ain't cute on women either, but it really ain't cute on a man. You don't know how to do nothing. You don't even know how to find the information. You don't know how to, like that. So you're not going to keep the money to fix it, to get it fixed, if you can't do it yourself. And you're not going to even keep nobody around that knows how, that just in case you don't have a whole bunch of money, you can still get what you need. Like, you said, I had to do the same. No, brothers. Come on. I don't know why men don't see that as an asset. It blows me. You want me to be a damsel in distress so you can be stressed out? Nigga, I'm holding a flashlight. I'm handing you the right wrench because they're not even yours. They mine. You don't even have any. You got grills but no tools. Gucci slides but can't slide under this car and get dirty. Baby, my granny said, come on, get out here and cut this grass. For real. He said, I'll end my conversations from earlier. This is crazy, girl. Girl. Listen, y'all nephew, he had called me earlier. I called him back. I said, what you about to do? He said, I'm about to make me some oatmeal. I said, ooh, what kind? So he said, I'm about to order, because y'all know his car got hit. He said, I'm about to order this brown sugar. Because he was at his friend's house. He was like, I'm about to order this brown sugar. I said, okay. I said, how many packs of oatmeal you gonna eat? He said, packs. Mom. And then I said, you eat quick oats, huh? He, big old thing. He said, this the kind of oatmeal I eat. And I need brown sugar. I already got my butter and stuff. I said, come on, son. I'm thinking because he at his friend's house and they got little kids. So I'm like, you know, they probably got the little packaged oatmeal. He said, nah, I already ordered my oatmeal. I forgot the brown sugar, though, while we was at the store. No, he said, I got it while we was there. He said, so I'm going to give me some brown sugar real quick. Yeah. Go on and get it, son. At least if you do ever get a wife, you'll be able to take care of her in more ways than one. Because he can cook, he can clean, he do all of that. He said, leave him alone. He knew what he was. He would do. Look, when he listen, you said he knew what he would be doing. He your son. He know what he doing with. Yeah, he do. But you know, you said at least have AAA come tow the car, give some gas or something, jump me in my girl, Denise. And this is the thing. People think like, oh, it gotta be something wrong with you. Yeah, I don't deal with BS. People don't understand that when you have people around you that poured into you, they expect you to just accept the bare minimum. Like if they lie to their mama, they feel like they can lie to everybody. That's why I said, man, my daughter just said something the other day. She said, I feel like we used to get hit in the mouth for that. I said, y'all did. Real good, too. I'm talking about from little. I'll tear them lips up. What you say? You bet not. Quick. When I tell y'all my backhand is still fast, because that's how quickly your life can change with you talking crazy to people. Watch what you gonna say. You watch your mouth. I don't play that. When I tell y'all snap, and my son, he said, Mama, I can already tell I'm gonna be mean when I have my, not mean, he said, but yeah. And then my youngest daughter called me today. She said, I'm only gonna tell my kids one time, Mom. I said, she was around her nieces yesterday, and she was like, they mamas had to speak too many times. She said, She said, they said they about to get a whooping. And she said, I was about to whoop some kids. Hey. It's not in the lost books. It's in this book. You can find it online, baby. You said, I will pinch your lips. I'm trying to tell you. Baby, I don't. And now my kids, the ones that talk to me, and even the one that don't right now. Yeah, they be thankful. They used to say I was being mean and all of this, but they didn't realize I was giving them life skills that some people 3 times their age still don't have, honey. Well, anyway, the infancy of Jesus is on it's on sacred text. I was looking for the book, but I don't think it's in here. I think it's in my room. Is it? Y'all need to clean this office. I need to clean the office. I think it's in my room, but it is you can let me show you. Not with this because it's dead. Okay. So here's a website, you know, and then here, right? You said you looked on there? No. Here. Click that. And then you're going to go down here. See right there under the Testament of Benjamin? That's where it is. It's right here in the Lost Books right there. So, this one. Right? Why does it keep doing that? But if you type in the infancy of Jesus Christ sacred text, it comes right up. You can type that in your Google. You said, my ex could be Mr. Fix-It, but didn't want to, but still get stuff done. Listen, I feel her 3 times to tell a kid something is too many. 3? I don't got that. I had 4 kids by 23. I did not have 3 times to tell nobody nothing. Maybe if you got 1 kid, it's different. What is this? I had 4 kids by the time I was 23. I did not have 3 times to tell not 1 kid. That mean I got to say it 12 times. Back to back to back to back. You got 1 time. I told y'all I had paint sticks above my doors. I'm not joking. I kept them. The meter sticks. I'm going to tell you 1 time. That's it. Second time I come through here and it's not done, I'm just popping you. And then we can go from wherever we need to from there. In my house on the inside, and none of my kids was tall enough to get them down. So what you gonna do? All the doors all the doors in my house. People like, why you got paint sticks up there? You'll see in a minute if they get to acting crazy. I'm not about to chase no kid to whoop you. I'm not about to do nothing that gives me 3 extra feet. I could catch you in the middle of your stuff, pop pop, and put it right back up there and say, do what I told you to do. I'm not. I got too many kids. No, I had a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 15-month-old, and a newborn. And then, it goes up from there. I don't have time for that. A fly swatter was, yep, I didn't use them too. All of them work. And the back scratchers, everything. I turn it around and tear your tail up with it. I'm not playing. I don't have that. I can't say, stop, sit down quick. Stop, sit down quick. Stop. Quit hitting her. Stop. Man, I'm not about to drive myself crazy. No, I'm going to tell you one time. And I ain't around my grandbabies like I was. But that grandbaby, Ema, was starting to see, hey. Now, I'm trying to be nicer than your mama, but I'll whoop you because I used to whoop her. And I be trying not to whoop my grandbabies because they're good. But I will whoop you. I will tear up. You're not going to jump on my furniture. You're not going to, no. You're going to use your manners. People wait till their kids get 7 years old and start trying to teach them manners. That was some of our first words was please and thank you. I'll teach you please before I teach you bottle. Or whatever, cup, no, juice, no, say please. And then you ask for what you want. A wooden spoon, my house, shoe, whatever. I'm trying to tell you. Will. People was not about to say because I was young, my kids was bad. I'm telling you, I can snap my fingers and then I'll sit down. Crisscross applesauce. Generational whoopings. Even one, yep, because I will whoop her. I will. I whoop my grandson too. My granny May used to, yep. I know about them too. I done got a few whoopings with those. I don't go that far. I'm not going to whoop my kids with no extension cord or nothing like that. Now, I have whipped them with belts, but that was too much. My mama, she did that and the things from the mini blinds. I don't play that. It was going to be a belt, a shoe, or my hand. I'll whoop your tail. Now, my hand going to be hurting after this. But, no. And I'll get a switch, too. I will get a switch. You said I taught my kids, excuse me, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yep. That they have kids, they're teaching their kids the same way. Right. My mom threw a TV at me before the extension cord wasn't doing anything for her. Girl, listen, I told you how my mom used to do. Like in this chair, I would have to turn around like this and put my chest on the seat of the chair and she'll sit in your back and whoop you. So your head is facing this way and she's sitting over you like this, whooping you like this. And this is your butt right here. So you can't move, you can't run, you can't do nothing, and all her weight is on your chest. But her cheeks is on the back of your neck. That's how she's. She said, don't make me sit in your back. And if you move when she hitting you, that's what she gonna do. My mom did that too, but she made me strip my clothes off. Yeah, my mom, yep. Girl, strip. Yeah. I whip my kids with their clothes on. I did, but yep, my mom and them used to make us do that. Was slavery stuff. You know that, right? And sometimes they're like depending on the mama or the person, depending on what they're like. And again, my grandma was born in the 30s, so slavery wasn't too long, whatever. And they was in the South, so yeah. You said I never had to hit kids to get respect. Just my look, they knew I wasn't playing. Oh, I was gonna pop my kids. I mean, some people didn't. But I did. And I didn't have to whoop my kids all the time, but they definitely got whoopings. I didn't have to whoop them a lot, but they definitely got them. My mom whooped me in the shower. Yes? No, that's a slavery tactic too. Whoop them while you wet, it make your skin split open. And because your skin is, you know what I'm saying, so like soft at that time, yep. They'll wait till you get in the tub and make you get out and whoop you while you wet, yep. Craziness. How long did it take your brothers to adjust to it before she had to take change tactics? Because with my mom, it didn't work too long. You don't know my mama. My mama's is crazy. You was either gonna let her whoop you, or it might be like, my mama still run up on him now. Not so much as like 18 or 19, I think, was the last time she ran up on one of my brothers. But my mama quick with one of these though. And she is a phlebotomist, if that gives you anything. So she know all the veins, all the arteries. She know where everything is. So you just steer clear of her. My mama's but she quit. Well, maybe not as much now since she's nearing 70. But I told her she just put a pistol on my daughter a couple of years ago. And it was fully loaded. So it wasn't no really. The last time me and my mama got into it and it was physical, she hit me first, ran all the way across the room. I gave her what I gave her. She ran in the kitchen and got a knife, butcher knife, and she was going to try to take me up out of there. So you had to be real careful with her, because if you didn't let her do stuff. Yeah. My mama used to say crazy stuff like listen, I don't want to have her go to jail or nothing, but pinpricks is a real thing with dirty needles. And she ain't never did it, but she know how. And she used to talk about doing it when she would get angry. Or hitting your vein with a whole thing of air. She know where to go and could do it in seconds. She'd be walked up on you and you wouldn't even know it was there. So you trying to turn around and she didn't hit you with a whole thing of air. Like, I don't play with her. Mm-hmm. Some people, you just have to know that they have that in their heart, and if they ever get the ability, they will do it. I didn't hear her talk about too much stuff of how to get, like, stop a person from existing. You didn't thought about it too much. So with her, you can't. I told y'all we used to wake up, and I'm not bashing my mother. I'm just telling y'all my life experience. We have woken up with her standing over you saying, I could have killed you in your sleep. So that ain't a person you really want to try to buck up too much against, because she'll make you think ain't nothing wrong, and be in your bed, like, standing over you once you go to sleep. So that's why I don't like people standing over me when I go to sleep. Don't do that. No. Lay down and try to talk to me. That's why with my kids, I used to be like, don't do that. That's why a lot of times when I wake my kids up, and even when I wake my grandkids up, when I go to wake them up, I get down like this on the side of the bed and be face to face with them when I wake them up. I don't stand over them. You said when I got my daughter's father and they got in trouble, he used to put rice on the floor and make them. Ooh, I know about that. Ooh, I know about that rice on the floor. Mm-hmm. And not chopsticks, but skewer sticks too. My mom used to make us hold books. All of that. Squat. Hold them books, and you better not let your arms fall, baby. Ah! No. 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 And you better not let them legs buckle or nothing. Better hold books and squat against that wall, and you better hope they let you lean on it. And in the corner for 6 hours. I know all about that. Mm-mm. And that's why I am the way that I am with babies and kids. Now I'm stern, but that's abuse. You said made you tough though. Now, a wild one when you see one. No, it didn't make me tough. It made me dangerous. That's what it made me. And I don't want to be dangerous. I don't want to be. It made me a mess in my mind, is what it made me when I was a young person. It made me not care about life. It made me, it made me not good. Mm-hmm. It made me not good. It made me very dangerous. And I had to work not to be dangerous. I have to work still now not to be dangerous. Because when a person has to push all of that down, they learn a lot more. See, the abuser doesn't really pay attention that they're going to do the same thing every time. And what you learn is they don't know that you know them better than they know themselves, and they really didn't put themselves in danger and don't even know it. Because you teach them patience like a serial killer. Sit back and watch you for a long time and not have to act out of emotion. That can be dangerous. You said that's the treatment my boys get. Hold them arms out, squat low. Yeah. Yeah. I have to fight to not be who. You know, like Wolverine? Mari, nephew. Like Wolverine and Jason Bourne. In real life, people do not understand. You said I only deal with boys and they say I'm hard. So I learned different methods of you said it never out of anger. The ones who don't react quickly are the most this. The ones who don't react quickly are the most dangerous because they can sit and wait you out. They didn't watch you. They didn't peep you. They didn't. You said, I got you. I felt the shit. Listen. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that person. I fight hard to not be who my family created me to be. I don't want to be Jason Bourne. I just want to be the person that don't even remember all that training. You hear me? I grew up battling, literally. And that's why I changed all the manure that had been dumped into my life into fertilizer to grow great things in other people. You choose what you do with it. And I did. I chose to get away from my family and not keep breeding that unaliver. I told you I had a dream that God showed me a dream that I never got out of jail because I unalived 2 people in 2008. And then in 2011, I was put in a very situation with the same 2 people, but I couldn't see the 2 people in the dream because I wasn't around them. And then the real situation happened. He showed me the car. He showed me the gauge in my home and everything. He showed me them pulling up to my crib, and they actually did it 2 years later, even though I wasn't around either one of these people at the time. And they was walking me out in chains, nigga. And I was having to talk to my kids through the gates and through the glass. And my mom died while I was in there, and they would not let me out to see her funeral. I said, oh, okay, get your life, girl. Get your life. God done showed you. You can let your anger take you where you want it to take you, but this is where you're going to be for you. I was never getting out. Listen, girls be the ones who you have to be careful of. We think things through. I'm trying to tell you. Equalizer Frizzle just want the normal blessed life. Yep. People try her and don't want to open Pandora's box. I got a big lump in my throat from talking about this because I'm trying to tell you, y'all don't understand how hard I have to fight to not be that person. That's why I beg people to get away from me, because people think because I love on people and I like people that listen, it's a reason I'm like this. Have you ever been hunted from state to state? Anybody? Real life. Have you ever had people traveling state to state hunting you down? This happened to me at 14. Okay? Folks traveling over 2,000 miles, 1,600 to 2,000 miles to come find me, to hurt me. As a child, as a kid, in my own raggedy family, telling them where I'm at. Thinking it's a joke and a game. Like, people be playing with people and you think a person is all smiley and nice, crazy. Nigga been stalked more times than I care to remember. I'm talking about listening devices in my house and tracking devices on my car. Like, y'all be playing because y'all ain't really seen the darkness before. You said, did your mom ever apologize for how she treated you? Some other people start reflecting and look back. Yeah, she apologized, but if you still doing that stuff to other people, it don't mean nothing. I get it. My temper is blackout. I have worked hard and prayed even harder to change. I'm trying to tell you. You said, Circa, God gave us the same dream. I was in the clink clink and didn't know why. I found out at 50 years old. I'm trying to tell you. The devil been wanting me to throw my life away. Or he wanted somebody else to take it. I've been fighting for my life my whole life, y'all. That's not a joke. Literally. I showed y'all all the cuts and the burns and the bruises. So that's one part of it. Then niggas trying to take my life. My mama didn't try to take my life. I mean, I don't want to. That's why I don't be around people. And it some of it is PTSD, but some of it is I've learned enough about people to understand I don't gotta be where you at. I don't want to be around mentally unstable people. That is it. I want to be around mentally sound people. People that's not jealous, people that are not covetous, people that's not slimy. Like, I just want to be around good people. I want to be around people that uplift others. I don't want to be around nobody that's always getting in no trouble. They always got a problem going. Like, I had entirely too much chaos in the first 30 something years of my life or so. You know what I mean? God gave me bits of peace because I was going to find my peace. But dealing with other people, I was always having this. No, this ain't even my problem. Like right now, if I turn these off and say I don't talk to y'all for a week, there's not going to be any drama on my phone. Unless it's my kids calling and telling me about something. I don't have no drama. I don't have such and such said something about you and nothing because I don't be around nobody. Just positive vibes. You said, I believe you with the scratches and burns. March, you had to wake up with it. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. All of it. People be wanting to feel important. I don't care. I know I'm important. And not to y'all, to myself, I'm important. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people that stay in the middle of mess, that is how they feel important. That don't make me feel important. It makes me feel like I'm about to go to jail. It makes me feel like I want to hang up on you because you keep dealing with dumb stuff and you ain't even trying to see nothing else. And you think I'm about to keep wasting my time listening to it for 2.5 hours when you can avoid all of this BS. No. I could be doing something else. Dominique, I can't. I refuse. I don't care if nobody know who I am. All the times we done went out and did the stuff that we did. Right? Like when I went down into St. Louis and we was able to give and do that, people was asking me my name. I'm like, that ain't important. You can say WOIU helped you. That's it. I'm out of here. You ain't got to take no picture of me. You ain't got to say this person, nothing. Just know that it's somebody that love you. You hear me? Somebody that care about your situation. You don't got to tell nobody nothing. You hear me? You don't have to tell nobody nothing. Nothing. I don't know. And that might seem like, oh, she crazy. No, I've just seen a lot of life. Like all these kids getting kidnapped. I know the fear they feel. And this is why I go so hard on y'all about talking to y'all kids, about paying attention to their surroundings, because I've been kidnapped. I done told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, kids is coming up kidnapped, and they be so scared because parents don't talk to their kids about what to do if they get kidnapped because they don't want to think about it. Okay, well, it's a reality. So you know what I did? Because my mama, she say, all right, somebody gonna kidnap your butt, but you never taught me what to do in case somebody did. You hear me? So when my kids was little, because my son always been skinny, I would walk up behind him and grab him like this and just hold him real tight. And I say, get out of it. Get out. I'm about to steal you. Get out of it. And he know. Put my arms up and start kicking my arms and he'll slide out. And I said, then you kick him in the nuts, baby, and you take off running. Like, people don't think about that. They don't teach their kids on what to do if somebody grabbed them. The kid just be screaming and screaming. No, that is when their training need to kick in. Gouge their eyes out if you have to. As you going like this and they holding you, when you come down, you pull down on their eyes, baby. They gonna let you go because they ain't gonna be able to see. Kick them legs. Kick, 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 kick. And keep your arms straight. You gonna slide out. You gotta teach your kids. They're not always gonna be with you. You said I always be talking to my babies. They know how to defend themselves too. I'm trying to tell you. People's like, you be scaring your kids. They ready for whatever, nigga. Ready for whatever. Ready for whatever. Believe it. If they do get took, I done taught them how to look for at the door. Look. You said grab one of mine. I promise you 30 seconds in, you giving up. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, folks, don't be, I don't want to think about it. Okay, well, it's going to think about you. Not thinking about it ain't stopping it from happening. I would rather my kids be ready for the world than you said, yep, teach them to yell fire if they're screaming for help. Yep, no one listens. Yep, folks look for a fire. Yep. All of that. People used to be like, you scaring your kids. They ready, nigga. What is your kids doing? If you in the mall and turn around and they snatch your kid, do they know what to do? No, they don't. These niggas do. They can get away and get back to me. Hello? I don't care. When I told them about when I used to be in the club and how I used to sit and where I used to sit, when they told me, they said, Mom, I don't get drunk at the club. I'm going to have me some drinks, but I'm going to drink water in between each one of them so I'm not drunk, just in case I got to be the one to drive home. I'm not getting in the car. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Oh, okay. They going to be out here. They going to live. So I need to teach them how to live, not try to don't tell them so that way they didn't think. Then they don't know what to do when they get in a problem, in a situation. They don't know what to do. Mama been through some things. I'm trying to tell you, and I taught them everything I know about everything and everybody in all the situations. And I'm talking about before they was 18. I did not wait until my kids, I'm talking about 5 years old, I'm teaching them about character. When they friend come and say, she said, Mom, she said my dress was pretty ugly. I said, she's not your friend. Friends don't say things like that. I said, and she wants your stuff. She's mad because people want to come and play at your table. She's mad because people like your hair. I'm telling you what it is. I started teaching my kids about character early because that'll be the same little girl to try to get my daughter in a situation or my son in a situation where they get them hurt because they're so envious and jealous of them. No. I started teaching them about, listen, that's my job. I'm supposed to teach them about life. If a person say this to you, they will hurt you. They will put you in a situation. My daughter just said it. She was like, Mom, I just want to find some friends that ain't jealous and weird. I said, listen, let me know when you do. Maybe they got a mama that ain't. And we can hang out and do dinner or something because they hard to find. They hard to find. I'm trying to tell you, folks, they can have more than you and still be jealous of you. Still be envious of you. Still try to make you feel small and all of that. That make you feel big? Let me move. Because I see you trying to get all the room and the air and everything. I got to go. I don't do that. No. And I didn't do that when I was hanging out. Like, with, you know, if I had a homegirl and you got to be the biggest thing, I fade to the back. Because what's looking for me gonna find me, girl. What's looking for me probably don't even like loud and obnoxious. I guarantee you they don't. So they not even, I'm going to just go on over here and let you do the, I need all the attention. I need all the, everybody looking at me. I'm about to go get me a drink and some wings. And hopefully they got some kind of cake or something back there so I can sit over here and eat and be licking on my fingers. Not seductively either. Catch up. Nigga, a whole bunch of napkins around. Niggas go like, you hungry? Yes. You gonna buy me some more wings or what? You crazy. Oh, okay. Because I didn't come over there bothering you. Baby, I farts in front of a man and everything. I grew up around boys. Do you hear me? Well, let it rip and waft it in your face, nigga. If you gonna be around, you gotta know what you're dealing with now. Scratch and everything. Walking, ooh, I don't, I get you good. I get you good. You hear me? You said there was a man dressed as a Santa and tried to get my daughter when she was 8. She backed away from his car, shaking her head no. He did not know I was watching him. I told that man I ought to threw a rock at his head. I never understood why they be jealous and they have way more because they weird. And take some activated charcoal pills with you. It will soak up your liquor, any type of drugs. Come on. Cause what I'm supposed to do, hold it in. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not about to be walking around with my stomach hurting, nigga. And we'll put on your leg. Get ready. Nigga. Is that a little drummer boy in here? Did you hear that? I think it's a little drummer boy in here. I don't know what's going on. Nigga. Will. Listen. Don't feed me good in there. Let's go to sleep, nigga. Don't put your head under that cover. Don't do it. Please don't. You say, and then giggle about it, Will. And I fart in my sleep, so I won't even know. You'd be mad. Probably looking at me, nigga, and I am snoring loudly. I'm trying to tell you, play the drums on your damn. What? What I'm supposed to do? Get up and go to the bathroom, nigga? I'm asleep. You said mom was burping. I would try to do a whole alphabet. I'm trying to tell you, do that too. I'm not that kind of girl. I can be prissy when I need to, but in my house, straight nigga. Straight nigga. I grew up in a house with boys. What do you expect? I'll be right back. What you expect? I grew up in a house with all boys. You said that's my husband when he sleep. I almost took out my gas mask. Girl will light your donkey up. And don't let me drink no milk and cookies before I go to bed. You gonna be real mad. What you expect me to do? I can sleep downstairs if you want me to now. Because I'm about to light it up in here. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. Hey. Get your gas mask in. I don't know what to tell you because I'm about to get you right on together. It's the essence of CERCA. What I'm supposed to do? You said beans. I'd eat a lot of them and would be so sad. Listen. Everybody got their own essence. And so, it's another part of me. It's part of the essence of CERCA. Let it waft in. Just let it waft. Don't even try to just let it waft in. What? What you gonna do? My mom said being had a heart attack, all that gas get up around your heart. No. Let it waft in. I didn't have no brothers. I didn't learn that till I was married. I said, I don't play no fart games, ninja. Oh, them is the fun ones. That's the fun stuff. More air out than in. I'm trying to tell you. But that's the thing, though. How they gonna wipe your butt if they can't smell your fart? If they plan on being around for a long time, that's the fun stuff. It is. You said I'm pulling over and logging off before I have a wreck. Don't do that. I'm just saying. If you can't smell my farts, that means if I can't wipe my own butt, you not going to do it. Think about it. Because if we in this for the long game, if you can't sit in the bathroom while I'm boo-booing, you ain't going to be able to wipe my butt if we ain't got the money. Look at all these people that's getting taken out of the nursing homes. And they spouse just threw them in there But they didn't want to let go because there's money involved in all of this. They about to unalive them folks. You said most folks are around for a good time, not a long time. This. And I used to, like, I will ask, if a nigga asks me for my number and we start talking, I'm going to ask him, if do you ever see, not me necessarily, but could you ever see yourself wiping your long-term partner, like taking care of them? Because if I can't see myself wiping your butt, I'm not going to talk to you. That's the end game. You either going to have to wipe me up or I'm going to have to wipe you up. So if I can't see myself doing that, it ain't even no sense in me doing this, because that could happen tomorrow. We could get together, get married. God forbid, people have been paralyzed and can't do it themselves. You got to feed them. You have to be looking at that. Do you love that person enough to, if they body can't give you all of what it give you now, if you gonna stay? That's what relationship is about, not all this other stuff. You spread space some odor band and hold your breath and wipe, sirs. Listen, and man, I'm trying to tell you, that's what the end game of marriage is. But if you can't even fix me a plate, you're not gonna wipe my butt. If you don't even think, hey, she probably is hungry, I'm just not gonna cook for myself, I'm gonna cook for her too. If you can't serve me the way I serve you, what is we doing? You said, but also if you don't have the capacity for it, get help for yourself, right? You said off subject, random info, auntie. Well, I just looked it up. Amazon owns Twitch, and they bought it in August 2014 for $970 million, all cash deal. And Twitch is the biggest streaming app. This part, oh, I believe it. I believe it, nephew. That's a lot of money. $970 million cash. Oh, they got the bread. You hear me? So he making money all the way round. All the way round. Yeah. But think about that. People don't think about that when they look at what they like and how it make them feel, but not about long term. And you can tell in their actions, like Tia said, it's for a good time, not a long time. Look at Christopher Reeves. He was paralyzed from falling off a horse. His wife stood by him till he died. This is what I'm talking about. That'd be what I'd be wanting. You understand? Because you don't know what's gonna happen in your life. And if people are just around for what you're able to give them or do for them or whatever else, it's going to be ugly for you. Them be the people, they wife and husband be stuck off in a room. They got a whole nother person living in the house with them. Or they're leaving them, barely feeding them, barely taking care of them. Nope. I don't know no parts of it. You said they have to know how to put Vicks Vapor Rub under their nose. This part. You said sure did, stood right by his side. Yeah, Michael J. Fox's wife with his diseases stayed to help too. Bruce Willis' wives. Yes! If you can't give me that, I don't want it. Because when money can't help the situation, and our big beautiful house seemed like a prison because we can't leave out of it and all of this, and you can't, then what we got? But if you done cheated on me and did all this old crazy stuff and now it's time for me to take care of you, you didn't take care of me, nigga. You didn't take care of my feelings. You didn't take care of my emotions. You didn't take care of, no. And that's why when my ex-husband said, we're going to be together another 15 years, nigga, I'm not giving you 20 years of my life. Are you crazy? I probably won't even make it 20 years the way you keep me stressed out. Nigga, no, you got to go now. You got 5. That's more than any man in my entire life. This is the longest relationship I ever had. Go away. Please and thank you. The second one was 3 years because I stayed single, and not single and mingling and all the time. I'm single right now and I'm not mingling. I'm okay with being by myself. I don't have no issue with it. Do it get weird at times? Yeah. But no. Not hard up for no nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm not on that a piece of man is better than no man. No. No man is better than a piece of man. Thank you. Why I gotta get half and I'm giving whole? No, I didn't give you half a dollar. I gave you a whole dollar. So I want my whole sandwich, nigga. What you mean? Uh-uh. Keep that. And that's half a woman too. Mm-mm. You know what's crazy though? Once you realize, and I don't want nobody to think I'm a man hater because I'm not. I absolutely love men. That's why God keeps me strapped in this house. Okay? They're the most beautiful thing that God put on this planet to me. Okay? But once God has given you his best, man or woman, okay? It's hard for you to take what the world be dishing out. Cause it don't have no value, don't have no weight to it. It's like it's like empty calories. It's like McDonald's. You're gonna eat it, and then 10 minutes later, it's coming through, and you're hungry again. So when God starts to keep His promises to you, and He starts to, and this is the thing, the people that I interacted with, like I said, you don't have to sleep with nobody to date them, and I tell my kids that. You don't gotta let nobody come to your house. You don't got to let them be touching all on your body to date a person. Dating is getting to know somebody, talking, learning about their lives, understanding their patterns. That is dating. Dating now is not how it's supposed to be. Folks feel like once y'all eat together that y'all private parts is supposed to touch. No, nigga. No, huzzy. Just because we sit at the same table don't mean that you're supposed to be able to see me naked, weirdo. What's wrong with you? You said absolutely what's going on between their legs isn't worth eternity. Tim! And sometimes it be garbage. You be mad that you done broke your streak. Like, man, I should have. Nigga. Mm-mm. Or he gonna bring the devil. that have your nose all the way open. It's always one of the two. So damn excited you didn't even make it to the door, and you didn't. Oh no. I could have lost my soul for this 2 minutes. Was like, what? No, it's not worth it. You said yes, straight disappointed, Mari. Mari, you done made it all up in your mind. You know it's about to be a Michael. You didn't have some? Yeah. Somebody did you the same way. I'm about to rock your world, nigga. And you was like, where the rest of it is? I was waiting on the rock or the world. I didn't see either one of them. Or it don't work at all. Oh. Well, I don't know. So, listen. I get the tickle in my stomach, and that is the indicator. If I don't get the tickle, I don't even go. If my stomach move prior to the engagement, yeah, buddy, it's about to be a time. It's about to be a time, hey. It is my indicator. So I haven't, moving on. If my stomach don't move, I ain't moving either. Yeah, and it gotta move more than one time. You hear me? It got to move more than one time. You said check before I had to make sure if it was worth it, and they lied, and my face was, and it was in my face. Listen, this, Mari. Get out. Get out. You didn't, Yep, I got a little meter, and it my stomach move all the way to the right, and it won't stop doing like this. It's about to be a time. You hear me? Yeah. If my stomach don't move, I don't even go that way. I don't even shop at that store. Listen. But it ain't worth trading it in. Listen, Mari. Ain't. And folks won't, because they see all these books back here, they think I shouldn't be talking like this. We live a real life over here. Y'all can keep being fake. We gonna talk about the real stuff over here. So if it offends you, just come back tomorrow. But we might be talking about it tomorrow too. So I don't know what to tell you. Come back next week. Because there's some of us really living single. And not single and mingling. We just single. And it ain't saying that we don't want to mingle. But we just ain't. You said would have had a better time driving a Miata than messing around. Listen. We single by choice. And so we ain't gonna sit up and act like, we just so sanctified that we don't see. Nigga, these eyes work. Half the time now. They don't work as good as they did 4 years ago, but they still work. You hear me? And because I'm grown, I done experienced certain things, that don't mean I gotta act on it though, just because I experienced it. And that be the difference. That be the difference. You said yes, my eyes still work. Right. People act like because you say I don't want it, I don't want nothing that ain't real. Crazy, go away. It ain't that I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want a situationship. I don't want a person that's not emotionally stable. No, go away. You come in and see that I'm mentally sound and you trying to reverse that? No, go away. And then want to tell me I'm tripping because I pay attention to character. No. If you can't be honest with me, you can't be around me. And that's friends and everybody, because I'm going to be honest with you. Energy vampires. Man. No. And you didn't give me this. This happiness that you get to see, you didn't give it to me, so you don't get to take it away. Talk network, that part. You said honey packs and putting water in a vag to stimulate something that's not there is not a place. But listen, I'm not. You said I needed this conversation 2 years ago. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. Well, you getting it now and you can give it to somebody else. You getting it now. You see? This my thing. Relationships and marriage is the most beautiful thing that you can have if it's right. But people try to make you feel like it's something wrong with you because you're single. No, it's not. Because a lot of people that be in marriages don't even be happy. A lot of people, oh, I've been with my partner 10 years. And it's y'all roommates, nigga. This nigga done cheated on you 30. She done cheated on you too with all your. Y'all not in a relationship. Y'all are friends sharing the same rent. No. You ain't fooling me because y'all got on matching pajamas. Baby, you're miserable. And I don't have to stay miserable because I don't have to. Oh. People's like, they say the first 5 years is the hardest. I said they only been hard because he made them hard. The reason we're getting divorced is because of everything that he did. I mean, everything that he did showed that he didn't want to be married. What do you mean? Hello. You don't want to be married. You want to do whatever you want to do and think I'm gonna sit here, but I'm not whoever you was dealing with. I'm not hard up for no meat, babe. And I'm not hard up to have nobody laying next to me that I can't even sleep when they in the bed with me because they don't know how to tell the truth. Is you crazy if you don't go somewhere and sit down? I ain't letting my man go. Well, keep him. Why he going to be everybody else's man then? He ain't even your man. Shut up. She ain't even your girl, nigga. She everybody girl but yours. You just the person she know ain't gonna leave. No. Trying to tell me anything. Go away. I've been married to my husband or wife for 15 years. And how many boyfriends you done had? How many situationships you done had in the middle of your marriage? I don't care. And I'm not knocking nobody. Because I know marriages go through things. But some people stay for stuff they shouldn't. This person is continually putting your life at risk. Your health at risk. Lying to people, making them think you a horrible person. And you want to stay for what? People that love you don't put you in dangerous situations. Because they didn't have to cheat. They could just leave. Miss Michelle. Nice for what? Listen. When I didn't want my ex-husband no more, I did not know. I'm going to divorce you. And I'm going to leave. And if I find something after that, that's another thing. But I'm not dragging nobody into this while we married. No, I'm going to leave you. And this, you ain't about to. No, that's unfair to that other person. How I think I'm supposed to find happiness while I'm involving somebody in a situation that I haven't even finished it yet. It's starting wrong. No, thank you. Nope. It's not a flex to have something that belongs to somebody else. You said precisely. Too many possessive spirits out here. Listen. It is not a flex to have something that belongs to somebody else. So when a person say, girl, I got your husband, or nigga, I got your wife, that's like saying, I'm, I know it's your car and it's in your name, but I'm big flexing, driving a car that another man is paying for. You look weird and soft. You flexing on driving around in a car that another nigga paid for? Girly much? Girl, please. I had your man in your bed. Oh, he couldn't even take you to a hotel, boo? So he wasn't going to spend no money on you is what you was saying. Oh, okay. And he put your life in jeopardy. Oh, okay. I mean, if that's what you think is a flex, him putting your life in jeopardy, because if his wife came in there and popped both of you niggas, it wouldn't. What y'all gonna do? This nigga didn't even have enough sense to put you up in a hotel or a crib or whatever to blow your back out, girl. He put your life at risk for a nut. No, thank you. And you silly badilly gonna go back over there and do it again. Oh, okay, well, cheap this. Whatever he gave you was pennies in comparison to what he gives to his wife, I guarantee you. Ooh, not to mention the STDs. Listen. I'm so happy that God has kept me. And when everybody was telling me go out there and sow my royal, and with the numbers that's going right now of all different sorts of things, and the way that people are so fluid in the amount of bodies they give their body to, it's too scary for me. That's why I be like, I just want somebody to talk on the phone with. So if anybody's available, like Rika said, I just need a little bit of masculine energy, and you just want to talk on the phone, fine. But you can't have no wife or be separated or no baby, none of that. Only single people. You hear me? And don't be trying to talk to me like, just be my friend. That's it. I just want somebody to be my friend. If you can't be my friend, you can't be my man. So there's that. When they say, oh, I don't want to be your friend. Oh, okay. You don't want to be my man either then. Because we can't have a relationship without being friends first, silly. You think you're doing something by saying that? You just knocked yourself out the box. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to marry nobody that ain't my friend. I did that. Because if you respect me as my friend, you're gonna think differently about you. See what if you love me as your friend, you're gonna love me differently as your partner. But if we start out in relationship without the friendship, when love don't look right, you're not even gonna respect me as a friend. So if you don't want to be my friend, you don't want to be my man. Period. Nope. I don't want to be your friend. You ain't gonna be nothing else either. Thank you for telling me. That means you're here for a good time, not a long time. Okay. Please go. Thank you. That way you don't waste my time or yours. You don't want to be my friend. No. That means you don't want to take time to get to know me. You don't want to learn me in and out before you learn my ends. No. If you lay stuff like that on the table, folks that don't have no substance, they gonna leave. And they'll leave quickly. It don't even be a thing of you having you don't ever get to where, we started messing around. You'll never get to that part. Because they already see, oh no, that's too much. I gotta invest too much. You said precisely. Because when you meet somebody for the first 6 months, you're dealing with their representative all day long. Well, I'm gonna be honest, not with me. Most people, yes, baby. The people like they said my ex-husband said, he said you was the same all the way through. Yeah, because you're fake. I'm not fake. How I am on here, it's people that met me in real life at my meet and greet. I act just like this in real life. I've been on here 3 years. I ain't changed. I've gotten better as far as like cussing people out or whatever, but people that have met me in person, I act exactly like this. Now, I'm shy when I first, because I got to feel your vibe, but it ain't going to take no 10 times. After the second time I see you, you going to know this me. And I'm going to be myself even then too, but it'll be a little bit, more subtle. They said I scared. You said I scared the hell out of them. I'm trying to tell you, authenticity is the highest vibration. I'm trying to tell you, because what am I faking for? Because if we gonna be together, this who you getting. And if you don't like me today, you damn sure ain't gonna like me in 5 years. Listen. And this is why the people that mess with me. Like, I got homeboys and stuff. Now, after my marriage, it kind of, because my ex-husband, he was real insecure. So I couldn't bring my guy friends around, even though we around all his exes all the time, which was crazy to me. But moving on. So, thank you, Michael. I don't. I think he saw I wasn't intimidated by none of them. Baby, listen, I'm gonna be me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. It took me too long to be okay with me, for me to try to. I'm not faking for you. I'm gonna burp on the phone with. I'm gonna do it. Listen, if you like me, you gonna like me. If you don't, you don't, and you gonna move around. Plain and simple. I don't care. That's why people be stressed out, because they be fake. It's hard living a fake life. It's hard. And then you always question if the person even really like you or your representative. No, go away. People used to be like, I'm waiting for you to drop the bomb. It ain't one. I already dropped it. But because you not real, you always looking for me to do what you plan on doing to me. Hello? I will burp on our first date loudly. I'm going to say, excuse me. And I'm going to poop on our first, well, maybe second date. Don't take me nowhere and feed me good then. You might want to let the windows down. Excuse me, sir. I got to pass gas. Will, can you let that window down? Oh, my stomach rumbling and bumbling. Listen. Listen, Mari, ain't nobody got time for that. A good friend of mine told me today her husband's son unalived himself in front of his wife, married for 5 years. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. You said I can only imagine you looking over too like this. Excuse me, sir. Can you let that window down, please? What's going on, little mama? I gotta pass gas. Need to know if you can handle everything that comes along with me. Might as well get it done and over with now. Why wait? If you can handle my poops, then we good. Think about it. If he come back after the poop, it's a wrap. You might not want to see me no more. That's okay. That means you ain't the one. I'm gonna have to smell your farts. Especially if I cook. You gonna be trying to what? Sneak in the bathroom, nigga? I'm not doing that. You better lift that leg up and let it rip. He said, that's right. Be proud of your human nature. People about to be in relationships with robot companions. This part. He said, it's so funny having a partner who can deal with it. Lift your leg up and let it go. Your stomach hurting? Well, why you don't poop? You trying to be nice or something? Don't. I got air freshener. I'm not about to be miserable trying to be fake. I can't. I'm going to be honest. When I was in church, he said any married people know dealing with farts is just a part of the game. Come on. And they be like, nigga, I'm about... Like, can you bring me my book in here? Nah, you in there boo-booing. Nigga, bring me my book, nigga. Matter of fact, can you leave the door open? Because I need to talk to you about something. So I was reading this. The only thing I don't like now don't let me be in the tub and you come and try to boo-boo while I'm in the tub. Now, that'll piss me off. Because I'm A-line with your tail in the water. You see what I'm saying? You can come sit on the toilet. I don't even mind you going pee. But if it's time for you to boo-boo, you're going to have to wait till I come out. Because I'm in the tub and then here go the toilet right here. No. We're not doing that. They're not doing that one. You said just don't have him burn off your eyebrows with that gas, because gas ain't equal. Listen, I'm a pretty stout woman. I can take it. I can do it. I can do it. You hear me? I can do it. I grew up in a house of 3 boys. So it's not too much that'll get me, you know. I told y'all thank you so much. My little brother, he had a hernia, and when he was little, he didn't used to wash it all the way right. So you know how like behind the ear smell. You know how some people they sweat so much that they ear will split and it has that smell to it. Well, his hernia used to have that, and he would dig in there and wipe it right across here. That is a smell you cannot just wipe off. It stays there. It stays. It stays. You can't, like, it takes time for that. Like, even if you scrub it with soap, you can still smell it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know how, like, if you don't wash in between certain flaps of skin, you know that smell? Like, some older people that aren't able to clean themselves real good and they, might be a certain weight or whatever. That in between the skin smell, it smells just like that. And and then we be fighting. I'm too girly. I'd be like, excuse me, and put up the church finger and walk out. Girl, yeah. My mama do that. And that's why she got stomach problems. And my dad, he gonna fart and keep it moving. And I take after my dad. I ain't about to be having no stomach problems because you don't. Everybody got a butthole and everybody use it. If God didn't want us to fart, he wouldn't have gave us the butthole. Hello. Now, some people don't have them. Some people was born without them. But for the people that do, I'm using everything God gave me. Yeah. Mm-mm. Hopefully, one thing you learned over here, you said boo boo chunks flying through the air while you chilling in the bubbles. Listen, Mari, this the thing. If you don't want to be real, you cannot. If you're fake, you're only gonna attract fake people. Now you will. I won't say only because I'm not a fake person. But when people come around me, they have to be real with themselves. And if a person isn't ready to be real with themselves, then they get away. They get uncomfortable. Because you can only hide for so long. You can only hide for so long. You cannot. I don't want to be fake. I want somebody to love me unconditionally for every single thing that I am and every single thing that I'm not. And I am okay with saying I am weak in this area. I'm not strong here. I need help. Do you understand? And hopefully, my weaknesses will be your strengths, and your strengths will be my weaknesses. I mean, you know what I'm saying? My strengths will be your weaknesses, and vice versa. And so then we not that we ain't strong by ourselves, but we're even stronger together. Do you understand? Because everybody got a weakness. You're not good at everything. You can be good at a lot of stuff, but like, you know what I mean? You said that's right. That's what makes a good godly union. Right. Right. We strengthen exactly. I don't want to have to be strong at everything. I don't want to. I be wanting to be a little less drill sergeant, but if you don't know, then I can train you to do so that I can step back. I don't have no problem doing that. But I'm not about to be no, I don't want to. Like I don't know. But you know what? A lot of people don't teach their children about community. They make them selfish. They don't teach their children to value the opposite sex. Not for sex, but to value them for them as a person. It's always gimme, gimme, gimme. What can I get? What can I take? What can I, you know what I'm saying? You don't value the person because their mind is strong or they're a good problem solver. Like those are the traits that I be looking for. You know what I mean? That's what and that's why I say, like, even on me and my ex-husband, I was super serious and he was silly. Does that make sense? So it balanced out. But then it got to the point where all he wanted to do was have fun. He never wanted to be serious ever. And so then all of the issues and problems and weight of everything in our house, it fell on me to fix it. Like he worked. He'll work real good. He gonna go to work. He gonna get up. He gonna get that money. But he never wanted to learn how to manage the money. So then it was always left on me, where the money's supposed to go. Well, maybe I don't want to do the budget this month. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't want to have to worry about everything. I need you to take over for just this month. Let me get a break, and then we'll go back to it. Well, he wouldn't even learn that. So then it was always on me. Yeah, you make the money, but you want to fuss about it because you won't sit down and see actually where the money goes. No, I'm not doing that. I don't want to argue about no money. I don't want to argue about what's being spent, because if you sit down with me and do the budget, you'll know where the money go. You'll know where it go. But you didn't went and spent your portion of the money, and now you want to come talk crazy with me. Well, these lights wouldn't be flickering, and it wouldn't be food in here, and you wouldn't have all your stuff if I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Now, back to the money you spent. What'd you do with it? Because you don't have nothing to show for it. Ever. You never have anything to show for the money that you had. And it ain't in the bank. So where is it? Please tell me where it is. You can never, I can go penny for penny down to the penny of where my money went. You don't know. Mm-mm. And you want to keep blaming me for certain things. It's like you won't learn the basic skills. I can't. Nope. And I blame the parents. Because if you don't make your kids be responsible as children, most times they're not going to be responsible adults. You hear me? You hear me? So, no. And that's not saying people don't have a hard time. That's not saying it don't take you time to learn life. Everybody has to go through that. But there are things that certain people in relationships wouldn't have to go through if their parents taught them specific skills and stuff like that. And definitely how to listen to somebody else. If you're not strong in an area, you shouldn't want people to listen to you in that area, right? So like people will say, don't take advice from a single person. That's weird. Because just because a person is in a marriage don't mean their marriage is good. Maybe they just was taught you just deal with a piece of man or a piece of woman is better than nothing. So you're going to take advice from a person that's being abused and used and is a shell of a person compared to a person that went ahead and made a choice and said, listen, I'm worth more than this. I whatever. And I'm not saying that one is better, but people think just because a person been married a long time that they can give you good advice on marriage, and they don't even have a good marriage. So now you're taking advice from a person that would rather choose to stay in a broken marriage to look good to people while they're dying on the inside. This marriage is eating away at them. No. You said it's clinically proven that the first 7 years of a child's life determines the next 30 years. This part. Unless God step in and get a hold to them. You heard me? Mm-hmm. So if you raise a selfish kid, if you raise a kid that don't, like, they lying, they did it, and you just fine. No, not fine. Get your tail in here and clean this mess up. It is not nobody else's job to clean up after you. You're not going to lie to me, and if you lie to me again, I'm popping you in your mouth because you're going to tell the truth. But like I used to tell him, you could lie to your mama, so you think you can keep on lying to me. No, baby. I'm not silly. I know you're lying. And I don't care if you puff your chest up and slam a door too, baby, because I can slam doors too. That ain't nothing. Your mama never made you be held accountable. So you think because you can lie to her still at this old age that you are, that you can lie to me. My kids don't get to lie to me. And I know it. I don't approve that kind of stuff. If I find out you lie to me, I'm not talking to you. Because I don't want to talk to nobody that want to lie to me. Why would I do that? That means I'm always going to feel disappointed, let down. Mm-mm. No. So when my kids did stuff, they had to be held accountable. I did not support my kids and they wrong. Because you're making that hard for the person that's going to be in a relationship with them later. And we're supposed to be teaching our children how to be wives, husbands, whatever. Good work people, good employees. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Mm-mm. I don't want to. So, anyway, I really didn't want nothing. We didn't talk about all kinds of stuff. You said schools don't teach about finances, credit. It's our job as parents to teach our kids this early. Right. 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 And people used to tell me, oh, you shouldn't be teaching them this. No, I should. Because I don't want my babies to be nobody else's headache. I don't want them to be a sour taste in people's mouth. You see what I'm saying? Some people get a kick out of their kids being the hellion as an adult. And you supporting this mess, and then you wonder why your life be crazy. Right. No. I don't have no problem in telling my kids they wrong. And I'm not just supporting you because you're my child. If you wrong, you wrong. It's our job to teach you at any way. You go back 340 years, that's how it was. Yeah. I do not support my kids and they wrong. If they in a relationship or whatever, if they wrong, I'm gonna tell them. I'm not supporting my kids and I'm not lying for you or nothing. Because I don't want nobody doing that to me. I don't want some woman sitting in my face and she know her son lying to me and you backing her, he backing him. And like my son, he better not call me and be trying to lie to no girl. I'm putting his tail on girl, boy, girl, he lying and he don't. But if he did, he's lying to you. Don't trust him. He is lying to you. And that's my son. And he'll tell you, y'all done hurt him. My mom must tell it straight up. Yeah. Because I don't want nobody aiding nobody and helping me, lying to me. So why would I put that out there and think that whatever I put out with my kids, I'm not going to get that back? That's crazy. And then I don't want nobody to hurt my baby because my baby is playing with their feelings or playing with their life. You see what I'm saying? People be setting their kids up for a lot of things. To be hurt, to get into a situation that changed their life forever. I don't want that for my kids. Mm-mm. I don't want it for my friends. I don't want it for nobody around me. So, but I'm about to let y'all go. I'm about to go get in my bed. It's 12 o'clock. I don't know that I'm going to go to sleep. Today's Tuesday. I promise the days are running together. I might not get on here. We going to see how it go tomorrow. Because it's a lot of stuff I got to finish and do. Yep, you too, Mr. Stevie. I love y'all. I've enjoyed this conversation we've had this evening. Hopefully some folks learn some stuff. We always end up having these late at night, though, like this, which is cool. We get to laugh and have a good time and go to bed. So I don't know if I see y'all tomorrow or not. I probably will, but I don't know what time. See y'all later. You said listen to 11. I'll listen to silence when I go to sleep so that the Lord will talk to me. I don't need no megahertz, nothing. All I need is a fan. That's it. Nope. I don't even play like that. What I'm going to need is, why did they kill him? And what was they thinking when they killed him? I have to watch forensics when I go to sleep. I have to sleep learning about the crazy people. It goes in my subconscious. That's probably why I be looking at people like, I woke up from my nap and something was playing. Yeah, it comforts me. If I try to watch anything else, it's going to get on my nerves. The ID channel every night. Every night, that or Prime, but Peacock, but it's still going to be on why they kill them. Why did they snatch them? And then they say there were signs. Someone should have seen the signs. Right. I'm paying attention to the signs. A&E, all of them. It ain't too many documentaries on that kind of stuff. I'm talking about, I done watched about the French serial killers, the Russian serial killers, the British serial killers, all of them. Because I'm intrigued by the human mind. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that? The human mind, I'm intrigued by it. What makes people tick, that kind of stuff, like, it gets me going. You said they did a study, 80% of black women watch ID channel for educational purposes, and we always the one to call out the BS and be like, that nigga's crazy. Y'all need to watch him. He's a serial killer. Black women be the ones solving the crimes too. From on the internet. Hello? I mean, I ain't saying white women don't too, but yeah. Most black women, okay, prime example. Every black woman told y'all about Trump. Y'all didn't listen. Folks didn't listen. Black women called out every single thing, and not just Kamala or Kamala, but Miss what's the name? We be trying to tell you. I done been in jobs and been like, that dude, everybody need to watch him. Oh, he's fine. He's harmless. He's crazy. Real talk. Oh, black ladies, they gonna tell you, you watch her, baby. She'll screw your husband. I'm telling you what I know. See, you don't think you think she your friend. She not. Whole time. They be right. That's why I've always kept me an old black lady around. You got to think. Okay, real quick before I go. Think about this, right? Slavery. Black women had to protect their husbands and their children. So we had to study white people. Black women worked in the kitchen. They went in the master's room. They took care of their kids. All of these different things. If anybody know a black woman, a white woman, a white man and a white woman, it's a black woman. Do you understand? Do you hear what I'm saying? Now there's Spanish nannies and other nannies and stuff, but black people didn't had to watch everybody. When we go in our job, we have to, within 2 months of being there, we got to know everybody's character. No? You got to know who the messy person is, who the person that's going to be trying to get you fired, who the person is that's always in the office. We have to, because we are the ones that are always under attack at the job. Always. It don't matter what industry we go into. Angry black woman. So we got to know your whole everything and how you move before we ever even get our feet wet and say, okay, I'm going to stay here. We have to. We don't even have a choice not to. People don't watch enough. No, they don't. You said, yep, every day. I be peeping out my coworkers all the time. I'm trying to tell you, we have to, because, listen, nobody is watched more than the black woman, not even the black man. The black man is not watched as much as the black woman, because they're fetishized by white women and white men. White men want to be with black men, and white women want to be with black men. So they be looked at in a different way. They either a danger or a play toy. Us, we're a threat all the way around. We are always looked at as a threat. Even if we're in the lowest position at the job, we are always looked at as a threat. We are not fetishized in the form that black men are. You see what I'm saying? We are, but not in the same way. Like, they be wanting to sleep with y'all. And they be wanting to sleep with us too. But white men really be wanting to sleep with y'all. And white women. Plain and simple. BBC. They be trying to see what's up with it. You see what I'm saying? So, with that, get rid of the black woman and you have access to the black man. Period. In real life. That's why I hate to say it, and this ain't everybody, but a lot of people that date black men, okay, the first thing that they start doing is tearing down black women once they get them. And I know this because I have a lot of friends that were not black. and they dated black guys. And every time I turn around, it was, yeah, because he can go back over there with that ghetto black girl. Girl. Yeah, he doesn't want me to send him back to the ghetto. And da 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 da. Hold on. Yeah, that's what you like, those ghetto black girls. Well, then go back to them then. Oh, okay. So why you always bringing us up? We ain't worried. We ain't worried. All the while tan and getting this perm in your ear, so when you wake up and look messy like mine, now hold on now. Wait a minute. Just hold on. Just wait 1 minute. Wait 1 moment. Hold on now. You said, girl, you just taught me something. Yeah. Let it be a token black guy at the job. And he's single. They don't even gotta be single. I done watched it happen too many times. I've had Asian women go up like that. If the black man come up and talk to me, and it ain't a lot of black women around, because black folks, we normally gravitate to where each other is, especially in the workplace. But a woman of another race or other women have had, oh, baby. That's when they want to start reporting you to the manager. That's when they want to start. They either going to try to be your friend because they see that he's paying attention to you, or they're automatically going to be your enemy trying to get you fired. Period. It don't be nothing in between. They going to try to friend you so they can get close to you to see if he's interested or you're interested, or they are going to start trying to get your job. Mm-hmm. You don't even got to work in their department, and they gon' do it. I done seen it happen too many times. I'm not even interested in this nigga. I don't care. I'm here to get my coins and go home, honey. This is what we do around here. We're like family. He had some chicken over there. He said he seen I had some chicken over here, so we just gonna sit here and eat our chicken together. We don't want each other. We both in here. Nigga trying to come up. Listen, we ain't trying to do all that. Listen. I've worked in corporate America and seen it. I've worked in all sorts of places and I've seen it. Only a black man with low self-esteem will allow a white woman to disrespect any black woman. I hate to say it, but that's what it be. And not even just a white woman. Any other race of woman except for black. Because it's not just the black women. It's Asian women. Hate to say it, it's Spanish women too. I got Spanish homegirls that dated niggas and they forever calling a chick a black bee. And why she can't just be a bee? Why she gotta be a black bee? Because you don't call the Spanish women in your life a Mexican uta. You just call them a uta. Right? So why does black always have to be put in front of it? That'll tell you right there. And I've had friends of all races, all ethnicities, whatever you want to call it. And I've seen it happen. White girl, she's just a B. Asian girl, B. Black girl, black B. Period. Black always got to go in front of it if it's a black woman when they call her an itch. Anybody else, they're just being an effing itch. But if you're black, it's always going to be a black itch. And I just need to hear that slide out your mouth one time, and we will not be cool no more. I do not care. I pay attention to the little details. Yep. Trying to tell you. Pay attention. Listen. Listen real good. Really, really good. Listen. Anyway, now that we've had our Black History moment, I'm leaving. Good night, y'all. For real this time. See you later. And I'm not against interracial marriage. Again, that's not, but we gonna call a spade always. And some of y'all just realize you are so right. We don't pay attention. I love y'all. And we need to pay better attention every day.